Kendall Jenner's home robbed.
Selena covers Vogue and refuses to talk about the Weeknd.
And Emma Watson is fighting back over her nude photo hoax.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
Hey guys, welcome back to DHR. So Kendall Jenner's home was robbed.
Oh, man.
We have all the horrifying details, but first up, we have to talk about Emma Watson.
Yes, Sinead, so Emma Watson is fighting back about those nude photos, but there was rumors yesterday circulating that they are nude photos, but that exactly is not the case.
Okay.
Emma's reps confirmed the photos were authentic and stolen, but they were not nude. The photos were from a clothing fitting that Emma and her stylist did a couple years ago when she was trying on clothes. Emma will be taking legal action, with her reps saying lawyers have been instructed and we're not commenting further. There are reportedly 122 photos stolen of Emma, and some say that the hack was in response to Emma speaking out on feminism and women's rights. So my question is, this is all happening around Beauty and the Beast. Do you think that this is possibly a PR stunt, or is this really going down?
No, I don't think it's a PR stunt. Let's be real. Beauty and the Beast needs no press because everyone is hyped about this movie. Like, regardless, everyone is hyped about the movie. I do think that it's really scary to think about 122 photos being stolen of you in a fitting, because that means it was stolen by someone close to the project, or or did, like, who, I guess maybe they could have hacked somebody's, like, the photographer's computer and gotten the proofs, but then it's like, how would they know to do that? I would be very, very uncomfortable if this was me. So honestly, I just feel really bad for her. I hope that they can get to the bottom of this.
Right. And that's the thing too, when you're in a fitting, you're taking pictures of when the clothes are on, not the in-between parts. So I don't even think she knew that these photos were being taken of her.
Right, of course not.
So it's just, it's really uncomfortable, and I hope that they figure this whole thing out.
In lighter news, a huge congratulations is in store for our girl, Demi Lovato. Yesterday, Demi Lovato got emotional celebrating a major milestone. She has been sober for 5 years. In a heartfelt Insta post, she shared a photo of the 12 Steps program that she follows and her big accomplishment. Her caption read, "So grateful, it's been quite the journey. So many ups and downs, so many times I wanted to relapse, but sat on my hands and begged God to relieve the obsession. I'm so proud of myself, but I couldn't have done it without my higher power, my family, friends, and everyone else who supported me." So I feel like this is a really big deal for her. This is awesome. I remember when it first came out that she had troubles with eating disorder and anxiety and depression, and Demi Lovato and I are like born the same year, and I remember thinking like, wow, this girl's like my own age, and she's dealing with so much, and I can't imagine.
Right.
So I feel like to think now that was 5 years ago, and the person that she is now, and how much we love and support and look up to her, it's huge. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I love that she's been documenting every moment and been so open from the beginning, like you said, so that we've seen her whole entire journey. And it is crazy that it's been 5 years, and that's something huge to celebrate, especially in the industry in front of everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for her.
Me too.
So the news just keeps getting crazier and crazier today. Kendall Jenner's home was robbed. $200,000 worth of jewelry was stolen. And this is all too familiar with what Kim Kardashian went through. TMZ has reported that Kendall's house was burglarized Wednesday afternoon. Kendall left her Hollywood Hills mansion around noon and returned around 8 p.m. Many hours later, Kendall noticed some of her expensive jewelry in her bedroom was missing, then called 911 just after 1 a.m. in the morning. Law enforcement revealed that Kendall called them after hearing noises and believing a burglar might be in her room. Luckily, the cops searched her pad and found no one on the property at the time. So police also found no evidence of forced entry, and there are no suspects, but cops are now on the hunt. There have been various burglaries in the city, and the cops believe this might be another bling ring situation. So the timing is kind of crazy, being that Keeping Up with the Kardashians are talking about everything that Kim went through, and now Kendall's kind of going through it as well. Luckily, there was nobody in the house when this happened, and that, I know $200,000 is a lot, but it could have been worse, and that's nothing for her,
I think when you're in that situation and you think that someone's in your house, I'd be like, dude, take everything. Take every single thing. I don't care. Just get out. But it is crazy to think that if this is another bling ring type situation, you know that these celebrities have security, like major security. So if people are cracking security codes and alarm systems the way that they did back in the day around the bling ring time, That's nuts. Like,
yeah.
it blows my mind that people can even do that. Like, I can't even open the child lock and like the medicine in my cabinet. Like, how do you figure out how to crack someone's alarm system?
Yeah.
It kind of makes you freaked out.
It's a little scary, but hopefully they solve this really soon before more things are stolen.
Well, Selena Gomez is on the cover of Vogue, and she is spilling all the tea.
All the tea.
It's no coincidence that Selena Gomez was sitting next to Anna Wintour during New York Fashion Week because Sel is on the cover of Vogue for April, and she looks totally gorgeous in a floral crop top. Inside the magazine, Sel refused to talk about her new man, The Weeknd, and it's because of her past experiences with none other than Justin Bieber. Writer Rob Haskell revealed, quote, "When I asked Gomez about the romance, she tells me that everything she has said about her relationships in the past has come back to bite her and that she will never do it again." Selena was happier to dish on her 90-day stay in rehab last fall. She said, "Tours are a really lonely place for me. My self-esteem was shot. I was depressed, anxious. I started to have panic attacks right before getting on stage or right after leaving the stage. Basically, I felt I wasn't good enough, wasn't capable. I felt I wasn't giving my fans anything and they could see it." Selena also had shocking things to say about Instagram considering she's the most followed person. She told the mag, quote, "As soon as I became the most followed person on Instagram, I sort of freaked out. It had become so consuming to me. It's what I woke up to and went to sleep to. I was an addict and it felt like I was seeing things I didn't want to see, like it was putting things in my head that I didn't want to care about. I always end up feeling like shit when I look at Instagram." I guess I can kind of understand if you are the most followed person on Instagram, that's a lot of pressure.
It is. You know what? And it sounds like such a silly topic. Like,
no, but
get
it's
over
not.
yourself. But it is a true thing. You're constantly feeding yourself, watching what other people are doing. And once you do have this following, people are waiting for that next post. It's a lot of stress. How much time do we take even coming up with the caption?
I know.
A long time.
We like clear it with like 4 people before we post. And knowing
Really?
that you have the most views and most likes and
Yes,
most comments
it's
out of anybody in the
pressure.
entire world, I would be obsessed with it too.
But I love that she's being open and honest because I feel like a lot of people do stress about it. And who even knew that Selena, during a peak of her career, was stressing out before she went on stage and off the stage?
I know, it's so scary to think about. But I also think it's great that she's so open about going to rehab because, again, she's really young and this is reality. Young
Right.
people have problems too, so it's nice for her fans or other people to see like it's okay to get help, even if, you know, it's so easy for someone to be like, oh, it's Asian stage, you know, it's your hormones. It's like, you'll get over it. You'll look, one day you'll look back at this and laugh, but if you have serious issues, it's nice to see someone be like, dude, I needed help and I got it.
All right, so Beyonce is telling her mom to stop telling corny jokes on Instagram. You guys may have thought that Queen Bee was queen of Instagram, but you haven't met her mom on Instagram. Take a look.
Hi, it's corny joke time. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless.
Okay, so her mom, Tina, is giving her some serious competitions. As you guys know, if you follow her, she loves posting corny videos. But in a recent video, Tina revealed that Beyonce told her she shouldn't be telling corny jokes all the time. And Tina said, no thanks to that advice.
Hi, it's corny joke time. You know, Beyonce was telling me the other day that I shouldn't do corny jokes all the time, but I told her, when you get my age, you gotta find your light. So if you find some good light, you're supposed to take advantage of it.
After that, Beehive fans completely freaked out on Twitter, but Tina clarified that Beyonce actually told her not to film so many in the same spot. You know how it goes when you get good lighting, it's like gold. You love that moment, you stay in that moment, and that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
She wasn't talking about spiritual light, she was talking about good light. So when she finds good light, she's like, I have to shoot like 3 corny jokes right here because who knows when the next opportunity will come with good light.
That's actually really smart.
It is, right?
Well, we're finishing up here on the DHR, but you guys, there is a brand new episode of Beauty Trippin', and the girls are becoming DJs, and I can't imagine that went totally well.
Interesting. I wonder what their DJ names are.
Ooh.
It's probably a good one. And also good news, Beauty Trippin' is actually nominated for a Shorty Award. Yeah, so that's really exciting. Congratulations, girls. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us on The Dirt today. But now we have some questions. I want to know what you guys think about Emma Watson and her nude photos being leaked, or the pictures of her in the dressing room. What did you guys think about that?
Ugh, it's horrible. I want to know what you guys think about Selena's really long, lengthy, basically tell-all interview with Vogue. There's some really good stuff in there.
She definitely spilled the tea.
Oh yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. But before you go, click left to see The Weeknd call out Selena for stealing his sweatshirt.
Or click right to watch the all-new episode of Beauty Trippin'.